Hello, Europe. The Polish elections are coming up on Sunday, and you might wonder, why should I care about this? The politicians don't ride in motorcycles or look like a revolutionary granddad. In fact, they just look like this. It's true, they look a bit like the typical politicians, a bit boring and a bit too nice. But their policies differ a lot, and they will have an effect on Europe as a whole. Let's start with a contestant, Beata Szydło of the Law and Justice Party. The Guardian writes about her that she is offered as the next Iron Lady, though she is closer in style to the French national leader Marine Le Pen than Margaret Thatcher. And as with Le Pen, Szydło also has a mighty figure in the background, Jaroslaw Kaczynski. Though Szydło is a candidate for being the next prime minister, Jaroslaw Kaczynski is still the leader of the Law and Justice Party, and many people think he still pulls the strings in the background. So what does Kaczynski stand for? He is cultivating fears in the population against refugees. He said, there are already signs of the emergence of very dangerous diseases which haven't been seen in Europe for a long time. For example, dysentery in Vienna. And indeed, there were incidents of dysentery in Vienna. Exactly 3 people were infected and were taken into hospital. Given the fact that 170,000 migrants passed Austria, 3 is a really frightening number. Kaczynski and its Law and Justice Party are playing into the fears of the population. And in fact, 55% of Poles are against the country hosting refugees. That is why 5 months ago the Poles already voted Andrzej Duda from the Law and Justice Party their president. And according to recent polls, the Law and Justice Party will win the next elections, though the question still remains if they get the majority or find a coalition partner. The current government is rather pro-European. Eva Kopacz, the current Prime Minister of the centre-right Civic Platform, actually voted in favor of a proposal of the European Commission to redistribute refugees in Europe. From the 120,000 refugees that should be redistributed, Poland takes in 5,000. This is not much compared to other countries, but still the opposition leader Beata Szydło calls this scandalous move, and that the current government has deceived the Visegrad Group. The Visegrad Group is an alliance between the Czech Republic, Hungary, Poland and Slovakia to have a stronger say in the European Union. But when you look at the current governments of the Visegrad countries, you should rather call them the "we hate refugees" camp. Hungary builds fences, Slovakia sued the EU for the quota that Poland voted in favor of, and the Czechs were accused by the UN to strip search migrants for money. If Poland's new government will be led by the Law and Justice Party, Central Eastern Europe will form a united national front full of xenophobia. Or, as the political scientist Radoslav Markowski says, Sunday's election is about whether liberal democracy will survive in Poland. And he added, if PiS, that is the name of the Law and Justice Party in Poland, if PiS end up governing alone with an allied president, Poland will become another Hungary. And I don't know about you, but I think one Hungary is enough. Until next time.